And it came to pass when Rachel had borne Joseph that Jacob said unto Laban, Send me away, that I may go unto mine own place and to my country. Give me my wives and my children, for whom I have served thee, and let me go, for thou knowest my service which I have done thee. And Laban said unto him, I pray thee, if I have found favor in thine eyes, tarry, stay, for I have learned by experience that the Lord hath blessed me for thy sake. And he said, Appoint me thy wages, name me your pay, and I will give it. And he said unto him, Thou knowest how I have served thee, and how thy cattle was with me. For it was little which thou hadst before I came. So this is Jacob telling Laban that. And it is now increased unto a multitude, and the Lord hath blessed thee since my coming. And now when shall I provide for mine own house also? And he said, So Laban said to Jacob, What shall I give thee? And Jacob said, Thou shalt not give me anything. If thou wilt do this thing for me, I will again feed and keep thy flock. I will pass through all thy flock today, removing from there, all the speckled and spotted cattle. So this is cattle that's marked with dots and spots, and all the brown cattle among the sheep, and the spotted and the speckled among the goats. And of such shall be my hire, meaning my pay. So shall my righteousness answer for me in time to come, in the future, when it shall come for my hire pay before thy face. Every one that is not speckled and spotted among the goats, and brown among the sheep, that shall be counted stolen with me. And Laban said, Behold, I would it might be according to thy word. And he removed that day the he-goats that were ring-straked, marked with rings or circles, and spotted with spots, and the she-goats that were speckled and spotted, that were with dots and spots, and every one that had some white in it, and all the brown among the sheep, and gave them into the hands of his sons. And he set 3 days' journey between himself and Jacob fed the rest of Laban's flock. And Jacob took him rods of green poplar. So rods of green poplar are like bars of this green tree, and of hazel and chestnut tree, and peeled white streaks, and he peeled white streaks in them, in these trees, and made the white appear which was in the rods. And he set the rods which he had peeled before the flocks in the gutters, in the watering troughs. So basically he set these rods in the watering troughs. These are containers that are used for the animals to drink water from, when the flocks came to drink, that they should conceive when they came to drink. So he's actually doing this so the animals can come to drink in these rods and these straws, and they can actually conceive. And the flocks conceived before the rods, and brought forth cattle ring-straked, speckled, and spotted. And Jacob did separate the lambs, and set the faces of the flocks toward the ring-straked, the ones that are marked with rings or circles, and all the brown in the flock of Laban. And he put his own flocks by themselves, and put them not into Laban's cattle. And it came to pass, whensoever the stronger cattle did conceive, that Jacob laid the rocks before the eyes of the cattle in the gutters, that they might conceive among the rods. But when the cattle were feeble, meaning weak, he put them not in. So the feebler were Laban's, and the stronger Jacob's. The weaker cattle was Laban's, and the stronger Jacob's. And the man increased exceedingly, and had much cattle, and maidservants, and men servants, and camels, and asses.